What's up, guys? So today on this Shoky review, we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, and this is the X-Force version of Deadpool. And it is from the Build-A-Figure Marvel's Sasquatch. Now, right off the bat, everybody's going to go, hey, wait a minute, you're missing something. Yes, this is the Deadpool that comes with Sasquatch's head. However, since I wasn't really after getting Sasquatch, I actually sold it off. Actually, I didn't really sell it. I gave it to a guy, honestly, because it was the last piece he needed to complete his Sasquatch. However, there is one thing that is missing. He is missing a katana. And you say, man, somebody wants to gank that out from the store. No, actually, I bought this that way. This thing was still perfectly sealed. The tape was not disturbed in any way. Nothing was loose. And it was missing a sword. I could hit up Hasbro for it. I'm not sure I care that much, to be totally honest. But yeah, so you got Deadpool here. It says Deadpool there. You got a really nice hand-drawn image there. Well, I say hand-drawn, either way. Deadpool logo right up top. And of course, you come to the back. I'm going to go ahead and... So you need someone to do the dirty work. Great news, that's his favorite kind of work. Nice. And so, yay, for Deadpool, there you go. There you got Deadpool Cable, Domino, Paladin, Deadpool, X23 Deathlock, and really, if I wanted to, most of these figures are now available on the shelf. They're just chilling there now. I've seen plenty of X23s, Deathlocks, and Paladins, and Dominos. I've seen all four of those just chilling on the shelf at this point. So if I did want to make a Sasquatch, I could do that. I would have to get another one of these guys, though. So, since this has been opened before, it's not really a big deal. So let's get him out and check out the new grayer version of Mr. Pool. Actually, that's pretty cool. Alright, so here we have Mr. Pool out here, and looking very gray. She kind of blends in just a little bit. He does have an interesting set of weapons, because they're blue. At least, I don't understand. Not to mention, this is a very futuristic, looks almost like a rail gun, if I'm totally honest. Got a little drum thingy here, a whole thing attached to the top, and just looks like an absolutely crazy weapon. And it is soft plastic, which means that the just being in package has damaged it ever so slightly, though if you tuck it up under the arm, you probably never notice. So it looks pretty good. Go ahead and pull this out of his hand for now. Relinquish. Thank you. And you've got the same mold. Hold on, I don't have a hand. There we go. I said we had the same mold. You don't have the same mold. You got a new mold, in fact, for Mr. Pool here. Actually, he does have the helmet with the nipple on it. That's pretty cool. I actually appreciate that. The reservoir tip, as it is. Even nice stitching across there. He does have red painted eyes. He has actually got his one eyebrow kind of up, squinting one eye. I don't know why. That's actually kind of hard to see here on my camera. Maybe that's a little bit better. It does have some nicely weathered straps going on around there. Nicely weathered thing there. Of course, he has the X-Force buckle going on there. Same thing with these pouches here. So, for some reason, this version got all the weathering, whereas the normal one did not. No clue. He's got the black all along here, just like his standard kind of uniform does. And then gray down here. Black armbands, black ankle bands, black little bits on the toes. Come to the back, and you got the twin sheaths for his swords. Which is really strange, because the sheaths are totally straight, despite the fact that the katanas are clearly curved. I mean, I don't know what they were going for there. And I like the fact that the blade does stick out the bottom, so, I mean, it is what it is. The swords themselves are actually pretty nice, or the sword itself. You gotta like the fact that they really wrap it like so. You got almost like the black wrap over the red ray skin underneath, molded in a grayish, silverish plastic. Wouldn't go amiss with some quick silver spray paint. He can hold it specifically in his left hand. His left hand is definitely a sword holding hand, although it is still a very loose hold, so it almost doesn't matter. So it's like, what's the point, because he can't hold the sword anyways. And this is definitely a gun holding hand, but he can still hold the sword. So you see why I don't care that he didn't have the swords? So just kind of shove that back in there. Head is on a swivel and a disc hinge, so he can look down, he can look up, he can turn to one side and be like, what? What in the chimichanga did you just say? So, looks good, and no chest rotation in there, but he does have Normal shoulders. That something about that arm was not happy. Bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, pretty good. Same kind of wrist we're used to. Ab crunch, very nice. Even goes all the way up to still have more abs underneath, so he can be like, yeah. I don't know. Waist rotation? Question mark. Yep. Okay, he has waist rotation. It was just stuck. It's right above the belt, so it should kind of hide some of the really bad breaking the sculpt. Pretty good. T-mounted ball joints on the hips. Goes out about that far. And his splits are going to be, or these kind of splits are going to be okay. You can kick forward really well. Thigh rotation, but looks terrible, so ignore that. Double jointed knees as usual. Calf cut, also ignore that. Line it up really well and then ignore it. And then you got your foot. I think what they should have done here is, I don't know, put it under the frickin' ankle band. And then made in China. I did forget about his other weapon, which is actually here in a holster. Which, to me, is really strange because it's basically a 1911. Well, it's either a 1911 or it's a Colt or a Desert Eagle. Might be a Desert Eagle. And it has the orange tip like it's a toy gun. Now, again, at some points, he's crazy enough, he probably is wandering around with a toy gun, or maybe because this is X-Force version, I don't know. I would figure the X-Men version would be the one having the toy gun, since they're not supposed to kill, quote-unquote. He does hold this gun fairly well, and I say fairly well, but it is what it is. I do actually want to give these like a quick gunmetal, like a spray with some gunmetal and then dry brush with some silver. I think they would look a lot better. I get that they're going for a very particular look here, but I think y'all would probably forgive me for doing a mild custom paint job. Maybe there's some purists out there who'd be very angry about it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if he can hold both guns. He might be able to. That's such a floppy plastic. Get in. It's really weird. It's technically in his hand, but I wouldn't say he's holding it. Okay, he's more or less holding it. The backpack straps are really loose. They probably come off very similarly to the normal Deadpool does, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Though, like I said, I'll probably paint the guns. I like the weathering on the pouches and stuff like that. I think that does work for it. Wow, the head came right off, didn't it? While I like this figure a little bit better, he is definitely wonkier, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and bring in his normal, if there is such a thing, self stand. Sorry, I had to put him in a different kind of pose. He was wanting to fall over. And there he is in the normal red and black, slightly more ninja-styled suit. And a lot of it is similar, but for the most part, it's different. And once again, weathered, not weathered, don't understand that. So I do want to weather up his pouches and stuff and his belt. I think it'll definitely increase the aesthetic value of the figure. Although I can't get him to stand worth a damn all of a sudden. Deadpool learned to stand. Actually, what's funny, I'm pretty sure this Deadpool is in fact taller. So, same character, but definitely taller. And of course, you can't have a couple Deadpools without their best buddy in the world, Cable. Back there, who actually really does tower over both of them. Of course, you can bring in Wally for comparison. Could bring in Iron Man, who's roughly the same height, maybe a tiny bit taller. And just for giggles, there's our Hulk friend. So yeah. Alright guys, if you like these Deadpool figures, give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know I'm doing a decent job here. I'm a little sad that I didn't get the extra sword, but he doesn't seem to be able to hold the swords anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Just, you know, I don't know. The weapons are okay. The paint is okay. The weathering detail is good, but makes me wish that one had weathering on it. I don't know. And since I didn't do the Build-A-Figure, you know, if you could get it on discount, I would definitely say do that. I think unless Deadpool's one of your favorite characters ever, I'd say maybe skip this particular version. But guys, go ahead and hit the Patreon if you want to help support the channel a little bit. And if you want to support, but not necessarily have to do it on a monthly level, but want to be able to represent one of your favorite YouTubers, go ahead and grab you a Shoky shirt right here on the screen. But that's going to be it, guys, for this Deadpool review. Remember to come back next time, because there'll be at least one more Deadpools. That's right. So, remember, as always, guys, keep on nerding.